Hello everyone and welcome back to the Lair of the Overmind for the first video in my Legendary ID series. It's a series where I'm going to start IDing Legendaries by the stash page just to show you guys some interesting stuff. Now all of this stuff has dropped after the Loot 2.0 patch, so we're about to see a lot of really cool stuff here. Let's go ahead and just fill our inventory up. Snag everything, or at least almost everything. Alright, and let's start the fun. It was very hard to save all of these to get a full stash page. We have a gold skin, 100% extra gold, that's pretty awesome. Chance for enemies to drop gold when you hit them, that's also pretty sweet. I'll be looking forward to seeing if I can re-roll 3 sockets onto that when the expansion comes out. I'm gonna wait for the Sledge Fist because I'm hoping that'll be an upgrade for my monk. Switch these two over. Let's check the quiver. Emil's Duffel, 417 dexterity, 300 vitality, 16% attack speed, some hatred regen, some rapid fire damage bonus, and plus 8 maximum discipline. Bolas now explode instantly. That'll be pretty fun to play around with. Let's see, it's got a pretty big piece of lore. Emmy May was rumored to be the offspring of the famed Fletcher Kiri, possibly even more talented than her father. She discovered a way to interrogate a superior ignition system into Demon Hunter Bola weapons. Integrate, not interrogate. Exert enough pressure on a bola spike, and the explosive charge within triggers, causing the bola to detonate upon impact with a target. The Craft of War by Daedra the Scholar. Pretty awesome. We've got a set item here.
It was mortifying.
Azuma's Vision. Pretty decent intelligence and vitality. Sacrifice damage bonus, 27% gold, a bunch of maximum mana bonus, and what's the set bonus? Your fetish army lasts until they die. That's pretty awesome. That makes the Witch Doctor be one step closer, to kind of fulfilling the role of the Necromancer. Let's see what we got over here. And for those of you that want me to just ID all of them with the Book of Cain, this is kind of like Christmas for me, being able to have held on to all of these. Steady Strikers, Holy Skills, deal 19% more damage, attack speed by 5%, some armor, some decent life on hit for bracers. Maybe re-roll the Holy Skill damage into critical chance, or do that with the armor even. It's sad that there's no main stat on that, however. You need only intend to strike your target, and your hands will wield the weapon with the confidence of a seasoned veteran. Alright, let's see what we got here. We have a Mad Stone, awesome. 335 dexterity, 85 all res. 447 life per second, some exploding palm damage, some extra gold, and pickup radius. Perhaps that will be decent. Can switch the exploding palm damage into a socket, maybe. We'll have to see what happens. The Monk Vault is said to have been driven mad with the power of this stone. Can you withstand the corruption that lies within? I don't know. I do not know. I'm going to stop reading the extra lore bits, just to in an effort to save time. The Crudest Boots, very good vitality, all res, life regen, movement speed, nice. I'm not really too hot about the level requirement reduced. I think that's kind of a wasted stat, but they're boots with movement speed, so they're not too bad. Some sweet bracers. Let's go, let's go. Nemesis Bracers. Shrines will spawn an enemy champion. I've been wanting to get me a pair of those. Some Good intelligence and vitality, movement speed along with it, as well as some armor. No crit chance. Maybe when the expansion comes out we can reroll the armor to crit chance. Arcane resistance, not bad at all. We have a crossbow. Let's see what we got. Pus Spitter, 31% chance to lob an acid blob when attacking. Oh wow, 479 dex, 5% attack speed, bleed chance, and experience bonus. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Let's see what we got here. Still got a lot to go through. Angel Hair Braid. Not too bad of a belt. Life percentage, that's always good. I don't really care for the ignored durability loss, and life after kill is not all that great either, but decent dex and vitality, as well as it's got all resistance and life bonus, so pretty good item right there. It looks like that's a very decent upgrade for what I'm using right now, so I'm going to go ahead and equip that. Not right now, but later. Gonna try to bust through these. Stone of Jordan. Physical skills deal 10% more damage, intelligence, attack speed, and elite bonus. Maximum mana. So that'll be a Witch Doctor Stone of Jordan. That's pretty awesome. Let's see here. Court of the Shurma. Chance on hit to create a chaos field that blinds and slows enemies inside for 2 seconds. Interesting. It's a belt with life percent, and that'll be a Witch Doctor belt apparently. Let's see what we got down here. Come on, some upgrades. Looks like I got a belt upgrade for my monk. Band of Hollow Whispers. The ring occasionally haunts nearby enemies. We'll have to check out that effect. 288 vitality, all res, life on hit, and cooldown. Unfortunately, no attack speed, crit damage, or crit chance on those. Let's check out the pants. And just keep chugging along. Swampland Waiters. Poison skill bonus. Dex, vitality, entangling shot for a demon hunter. Pickup radius, and control reduction. So we could probably switch the entangling shot to sockets, or do that with the poison skills. When the expansion comes out, that could be a pretty decent pair of pants for our demon hunter. Let's keep it going, keep it going. Dovu Energy Trap. Attack speed, cooldown, life, gold. Nice gold farming thing. Increases duration of stun effects by 20%. Cool little extra effect. And the socket. Not too bad. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and identify this one. Litany of the Undaunted. Set ring. 251 dexterity. All res with life regen. Damage reduction from elites, which is not too bad, but let's see, what's the set bonus? Gold and magic find. Ring sometimes summons a skeleton when you attack. That would be pretty awesome. What else? We need to get the Wailing Host as well. So we'll have to go ahead and keep an eye out for that one. Alright, moving right on. We got a legendary staff. Ottoman's Call. Damage, dexterity, monster bonus, blind on hit in the socket. It's not that great. I'm not really the biggest fan of two-handers. It's got legendary bracers. Let's check these out. Warze Chain Arm Guards. Every time you destroy a wreckable object, you gain a short burst of speed. That's pretty awesome. Dex, Vitality, Armor, and Crit Chance. That seems to be a fairly decent bracer. I'll probably use that with some other character if I don't end up using these ones, which I probably will end up using those ones after the expansion comes out and I can re-roll the armor for a crit chance. Excuse me. Voodoo Mask. Let's see what we got in our Voodoo Mask. Split Tusk. maximum mana, monster experience, intelligence, all res, life percent, and life regen. That is a lot of life regeneration for a helmet. So I'm thinking maybe when the expansion comes out, re-roll the life percent into a socket, or even re-roll the all res into a socket. And that would be a very viable head upgrade for our Witch Doctor. These are going to be a pair of Firewalkers. See a bunch of strength and vitality, plus movement speed, hammer the ancients damage bonus, 4.3% chance to immobilize on hit, burn the ground you walk on, dealing 100% weapon damage each second, which I'm sure is more so than what they had before the Loot 2.0 patch. Let's go ahead and check out this, which I believe is also a set bonus for that. Come on, open it up. It is indeed. We got intelligence, vitality, grasp of the dead damage bonus, fire resistance, and health pickup radius, as well as gold pickup. We got 3 sockets on that. Nice. So that's just 2 pieces to that. Those will probably both go onto the Witch Doctor. I think between the 2 of these, I'd probably go with that one just to get the set bonus. The 250 intelligence bonus is going to be pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and check this two-handed sword. Lot of dexterity, attack speed, life percent for weapon. That's kind of interesting. Monster kills. That's the grandfather, guys. Very interesting. I might opt to reroll the attack speed into a socket and get some crit gems in there and see maybe how that turns out. Moving right along, let's get this headpiece identified. Another Witch Doctor head. Intelligence, vitality, all res. Pets deal 100% more damage. Wow. Bunch of health pickup and socket. Very, very, very good looking helmet. Gonna have to check that out, maybe see if pets can be a lot more viable. Let's see. Get these bracers.
Prophecy would be more lively.
Gustarian wrist guards. Picking up gold grants experience. Really? That's interesting. Plus they have crit chance, dex, vitality, and all resistance, as well as gold find. That's a very interesting set of bracers. We'll have to look at that and see if the experience gained is significant at all. Probably not, but we'll have to look at it and see if it is. Another monk head. We got another Madstone. 349 dexterity, life per second, control reduction. Let's see, out of the 2 of these, it's looking like this one is way better, just because it's got way better life per second. So if we could re-roll the exploding palm damage for a socket, this would probably be the one that we would end up using if we ended up using a Madstone in the first place. Alright, let's keep going with the shield. Lidless Wall, Holy Skill damage bonus, attack speed increase, life regen, all resource reduction, spirit regeneration, apparently. So this would be a pretty decent item, apparently, for a tank monk. Maybe re-roll the secondary into poison resistance or whatever resistance you're using for combination into one with everything. So yeah, fairly decent piece. Too bad it doesn't have a socket, but that's okay. Moving right along to the legendary polearm. Vigilance. Getting hit has a chance to automatically cast Inner Sanctuary. Nice. It's a monk skill. A bunch of dexterity, attack speed, life per hit is fairly decent for a two-hander. Knockback chance. Reroll the attack speed into a socket. that could be a very, very good weapon for a Tempest Rush build, because it's got only 1 attack per second. We'll have to check that out. We got a Scorn. Let's look into the Scorn. Only 1,000 damage, 500 dexterity, 32% chance for bleed, life after kill, and a socket. That's kind of lackluster. I've got a better Scorn in my stash, I believe. Yeah, and that's before Loot 2.0. Kind of a sad turnout, but things happen. Oh well. Continuing right along, I don't know how long the video's been going, but I'm gonna get through all these legendaries before we finish the video. Hopefully, a upgrade for my Echoing Fury. It does more damage. It's got way more dex. No socket, but that can be fixed in the expansion. Way more chance to fear, and it's also got monster experience. However, apparently they took away the attacks per second bonus, and it has way less attacks per second just in general. That's a bit unfortunate. Let's see here. We'll have to maybe play around with that and see if we can make it work better for us in the expansion. Switch the attack speed into a socket or something like that. Alright, we have the new Inna's set. We'll be able to compare Inna's pants with our pants. Let's see, a bunch more dex and vitality. No attack speed or crit chance, unfortunately. We got all res on it, however, and gold bonus as well as monster experience. No sockets. I do get a big bonus to toughness, though, when I equip it, so I will probably do that eventually. We'll switch those pants with these pants, because this is also a good upgrade, if I remember correctly. Let's go ahead and identify this chest armor. Heart of Iron, 3 sockets, all res, armor, life on hit. For armor, that's not bad at all. So maybe reroll the armor into dex or vitality, something like that. Pretty decent armor piece. And we have a legendary axe down here. Let's go ahead and identify that piece. What do we got? Sky Splitter, 10% chance to smite enemies when you hit them. Nice. I believe by smite they mean completely obliterate. So on high levels of torment, this weapon would probably be pretty awesome. Not to mention it's got life on hit as well as very decent dexterity for a one-hander. Oh my gosh. If you reroll the attack speed once again into a socket, that could be just all the better. Okay, I'm still going to save that one. So let's go ahead and fill this up with our random stuffs. Go ahead and keep that for the moment. Alright, let's go ahead and take the rest of our unidentified items. And I have a amulet right there as well. And let's go ahead and see what else we got. Still saving the Sledge Fist for last. I'll also save that sword for last as well. That's a really cool looking sword. So let's see what kind of axe we got here. Burning Axe of Sandkiss. Chance to fight through the pain when enemies hit you. I assume that means either you just ignore the damage straight up, or if enemies were to knock you back, you just don't get knocked back. One of the two. Small chance to stun on hit, fire skill bonus for fire type builds, intelligence and vitality. You can switch the intelligence to something a little bit more applicable like strength or dexterity. Let's see what we got here. Faithful Memory. Lots of damage. Bunch of dexterity and vitality. Switch the attack speed to a socket. Be much better. Yeah. Nothing else to really say about that piece. Got a chest armor. Let's see what we got. Aquila Cuirass. I remember getting a bunch of these a when I was farming for the Leoric Signet way, way, way long ago, like 8 months, year ago, something like that. Looks like it's improved a lot. Bunch of strength and vitality, as well as all resistance and life regeneration. Reduced damage from melee attacks, which is always good to see on a chest. Don't really care for the life after each kill, however. We got a legendary ring right here. Mandald heal. I used to hate getting these when I was searching for Leoric Signet as well. That's kind of funny. A bunch of dexterity and life percent, as well as life regen, which is crazy for a ring. Poison resistance, a bunch of maximum discipline. Good stuff. If you maybe switch the, I don't know, switch the life percent to critical chance, that might be a viable ring. That is very definitely a good one for a tank-like build, though. So, pretty sweet. Let's check this belt out. Seaboar's Nightmare. Haunt is cast on 5 nearby enemies when you open a chest. Interesting. Probably not going to get all that much use out of it, but still interesting. Bunch of dex and vitality, as well as life percent and life regen. And pickup radius, only 1. Seems like Blizzard is no longer wanting you to have a big pickup radius. They want you to run everywhere and pick everything up, which, whatever. Let's go ahead and continue on. We're almost done here. Haunt of Vaxau. Summon shadow clones to your aid when you stun an enemy. Ooh, this effect may occur once every 30 seconds. So for stun builds, like what I have going on my monk, normally, that would be extremely helpful. Reroll the intelligence into dex. It's already got crit chance, so that's not too bad. Probably lose out on a bunch of damage, though. Would have to play around with it and see how it works. Check out the ring. Broken Promises. Bunch of vitality, life percent, armor, life regen. Also not bad for a ring. My gosh. Between those two, that's an incredible amount of life regeneration. Damage reflect as well, and monster EXP. Try to reroll maybe the armor into critical chance or something of that nature. Maybe dexterity to make it really, really awesome. Okay, last one before our 2 hopefully really good items. Zephyrian Amulet. Prevent all lightning damage taken and heal yourself for 13% of the amount prevented. This would take out any kind of electrified damage you would take, lightning, thunderstorm, orbiter, affixes mobs would have, stuff like that. It's pretty awesome. Bunch of intelligence, vitality, as well as attack speed and armor. Maybe re-roll the armor into crit chance, and that would be really awesome. Give that to a wizard or a witch doctor, and they could kick a lot more ass. Alright, going to identify this weapon right here, and then finally the Sledge Fist. Nice! That's an incredible amount of damage for a one-hander. Almost 1300 damage. Physical skills deal 70% more damage. Yes! For 105 dexterity, 9% life, and a bunch of life on hit even. Wow. That is probably the golden item of the bunch. Doombringer. In fact, I'm going to read the caption for it even. A mysterious blade shall appear to the mighty warrior when his lands are ripped asunder, ushering in a new epoch from the ashes of the old. Sweet. Alright, let's get just as lucky with the Sledge Fist. Still a lot of damage, almost 1200. Almost 500 dexterity, reduce all resource costs by 8%, spirit regen, as well as life after kill, and almost 50% chance to stun on hit. The mighty bear brought low the great house of the guild with a single blow. The greed was laid bare in the ruination. Chronicles of the North. Okay, well that is the entire stash page of legendaries, guys. Just as a little bit of a bonus, there were some other legendaries I had already identified before I started the video. or before I started gathering for the video, so we'll just look over those real quick. We got Black Thorns, a bunch of Dex and Vitality, as well as All Res, Pickup Radius, Health Glow bonus, and 3 sockets. And the 4 set bonus, you are immune to Desecrated, Molten, and Plagued monster ground effects. At really, really high Torment levels, this is going to nullify a lot of danger from a lot of sources. A lot of elite packs are going to be a lot less dangerous for you guys. In opposition to this, which is a pre-Loot 2.0 Black Thorns, a lot less stats and a lot less lackluster, or a lot more lackluster freaking set bonus. We got Kill. It's a dagger which has a lot of attack speed and a lot of life per hit. You can switch the attack speed to Dex or something else of that nature. Critical chance on that is also pretty nice. We have a Nutcracker, another one-hander which has a lot of damage, as well as crit chance and critical hit damage. It's too bad it rolled Vitality instead of main stat, but that's okay. It's also got stun chance on it, so you could stack stun with the Sledge Fist over here, or something like that. We have another Burning Axe, a bunch of Vitality and cooldown reduction. I believe this one turned out a little bit better. So go ahead and moving on. The Eye of the Storm, bunch of lightning skill bonus, life regeneration, armor, all resistance, dexterity, and pickup radius. Probably re-roll the armor into a socket there, or even into a critical chance, and that would be really awesome. We got Mind's Eye, 406 dexterity, a bunch of armor, lashing tail kick bonus, pickup radius, inner sanctuary, spirit increases spirit regeneration per second by 12. That's pretty awesome. Empty socket. Let's really quickly look what my friend here got. Crushbane, a bunch of damage. It's a two-hander, so it's not really a bunch of damage. A lot of intelligence, though. Attack speed, life after kill, not all that great. Slow chance on hit. Somewhat decent. Let's see here. We have the Grand Vizier. Not too much damage for a two-hander. No main stat. A bunch of gold bonus, though, so this might be something you put on the Enchantress. In fact, the Enchantress has a pre-Loot 2.0 staff, which has both gold and magic find and intelligence bonus, whereas this one only has the gold find and no intelligence bonus. So the other one, the one that she's got, is probably still way better. We have Ariat's Law, bunch of strength and critical chance on a one-hander. That's always nice to see. Between two one-handers with critical chance, that's an extra 3% crit. Pretty awesome. And it rolled strength, so that's always good. Level requirement reduction is not that great, however. We have Standoff. Not too much damage for a two-hander, but it's got a ton of vitality and a decent amount of life on hit. Also, level requirement reduction, not too into that. Let's look at what this guy, random guy, got. Nice. A lot of damage for a one-hander, bunch of strength and life on hit. And he's got a socket with a bunch of critical damage in the socket. Pretty sweet stuff. Alright, so that is the entire lot, guys. That is celebrating Loot 2.0, trying to get you guys back into playing Diablo and farming for a bunch of legendaries on your own. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Go ahead and give this video a like if you appreciated me saving up an entire page of legendaries to ID. That stuff wasn't easy, I'll tell you what. Give me a comment if you have any suggestions for me, if you have any tips and tricks on how you might farm legendaries. I'm always open to information. Go ahead and subscribe if you would like to see more of these kind of videos in the future, and show this to your friends so everybody can see all of the cool new Loot 2.0 legendaries. Alright, thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time for possibly another full stash page of identified legendaries, if this one is popular enough. Hey guys, I just wanted to really quickly mention I did have a in his favor also from the new Loot 2.0 right here. So I've got 2 parts of the Innis set from the new patch. Also, I wanted to point out the set bonus: gain the base effect of all 4 mantras at all times. This is going to be ridiculously overpowered for anybody who runs a monk. Imagine getting an armor bonus, getting a bunch of life regeneration, getting a bunch of damage bonus, and also damage reflection, as well as doing damage whenever you dodge and all that good stuff. A lot of really powerful coolness. Anyway, just wanted to add that to the video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.